Hello, Dada's team. Let's get cooking.
Dada's FoodCrave kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know. A woman that will cook everything for you, with a smile on her face every day. Dada's FoodCrave kitchen is the best you.
Alright, my Dada's team, let's get started. So in my pot, I added some oil. Then I added some red onions, bell pepper, white onions, tomato, garlic, thyme, and some spring onions with habanero pepper. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning cube and then add some salt and black pepper. Then I'm going to stir fry it until it's a little translucent. Then I'm going to blend all these ingredients in the blender. After stir frying all the ingredients, I'm gonna let it cool down, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend everything, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. Here I have 1 can of tomato paste. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that in a bowl and add a little bit of water so that the tomato paste will loosen up a little bit, so that it will be easy to add in the oil and fry it better. In my pot, I added a little bit of oil. I am going to go ahead and cook my shrimp. I seasoned the shrimp with black pepper, salt, and garlic powder. I'm going to just fry it a little bit, not overcook the shrimp, because you don't want to overcook the shrimp. If you overcook the shrimp, it's gonna become very hard. So I added garlic powder, white pepper, and salt. All right, like I said, I am just gonna cook it for a little bit, like I would say 2 minutes or under. And this is how everything looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take everything out and put that aside. And then I rinse my pot. I am going to now add my beef. I'm using here goat meat. I'm going to season cook my meat by adding onions, habanero pepper or scotch bonnet pepper, some seasoning cube, and salt with garlic powder. Then I'm going to go ahead and season cook it, like I said, so that all the flavor will go into the meat, and then we'll move on to the next step. So keep on watching. If you are enjoying this video, give this video a big like and a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so that you stay updated in any new video that I uploaded. In this video, I am going to be making beef Benachin, which is cheb yapper, my way. Some people know it as jollof rice. So after adding all the ingredients, I'm going to cover the pot, like I said, and season cook it for at least one good 10 minutes. And this is how everything looks like. Everything's been season cooked. This is how I like to do my meat. If I don't have time to season the meat offhand, I'm going to go ahead and pick all the take the meat out and put it in a bowl and move on to the next step. And guys, don't throw that broth away. We are going to use that broth. And then next, I have my clean pot again. Now I am going to go ahead and brown the meat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and brown the meat until it's really brown, really nice. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you do, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget that post notification bell right after you subscribe. So I'm going to go ahead and brown the meat in the oil. There's many ways you can do this. You can actually brown the meat while it's raw, if you season it, but that's going to take a long time. Then it's going to create more water into the oil. This is why it's better to season cook the meat first and then brown it. All right, because if you want to just add the raw meat into the oil, which we usually do, it's going to take a long time for it to brown. Then it's going to have more water in the pot. So after the meat is brown, I'm going to go ahead and slice one medium-sized onion into the oil, like so. If you're not comfortable slicing the onion like this, you can use a chopping board. Okay, like I've been doing this for so long and I know exactly what I'm doing. All right. So after adding the sliced onion, I'm going to go ahead and saute it alongside with the brown beef until it's a little translucent, like so. And then next, I'm going to add my tomato paste. Yes, you want to make sure when you add the tomato paste, you want to make sure it is cooked really good. That tomato paste needs to be cooked and give a nice dark red color. That's what's going to give the rice a beautiful color to it. So here I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato paste. Mind you, I added a little bit of water to loosen up the tomato paste so that it won't be too sticky on the meat, so that it will be easy also to mix well and brown really well alongside with the meat. All right, so keep on watching. Like I said, if you enjoy watching this video, give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit that post notification right away so that you'll be one of the first to know whenever I upload a new video. So I'm going to saute the tomato paste with the brown beef, like so. Like I said again, I'm using goat meat here. Use any protein, any kind of meat of your choice. I'm going to add a little bit more water so that the tomato paste will loosen up a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some seasoning cube. Use any seasoning cube of your choice. Then I'm going to let it cook, like I said, until it's thoroughly cooked, until it's like really dark red. That's what's gonna give the rice a beautiful color. I will say cook it for one good 5 to 10 minutes on a low medium heat, and you want to make sure you check it occasionally. All right, don't leave it sit there and cook. You want to make sure you come back every maybe 2 to 3 minutes and turn it. Make sure it's not sticking or burning. Okay. So after a couple minutes later, I came back and I check on it, and I've been checking it occasionally off camera. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some bay leaf for that nice aroma into the dish. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour all my blended ingredients that I stir fry earlier. You guys saw it. It's a lot. I'm not going to use all of it, but if you want, you can use all of it and then cut it, save some of the sauce for another use. You can do that and freeze it. All right, but the only thing is that you won't be able to scoop some of the meat out. All right, So I went ahead and pour in my blended ingredients. Like I said, I didn't use all of them. All right, so I'm gonna let this also cook as well together with the tomato paste and the beef, so that everything will be cooked really, really, really good. I believe I cooked it for like 5 to 8 minutes, like so, on a low medium heat. Like I said again, don't throw that broth away. We are going to use that beef broth. I took all the onions that I cooked the beef broth with, I took them out like so. If you want, you can go ahead and add that more flavor, but I decided to just use the plain beef broth that I season cooked my meat with. So then I am going to go ahead and add some tamarind. Yes, some tamarind, guys. There's another way you can use this tamarind. You can make it like sauce. You can wait till you add some water into the pot while boiling all of your other ingredients and mix the tamarind with the sauce. But I decided to put the whole tamarind inside the sauce, and this will change the game. It will bring it to a whole nother level. Now, if you're cooking for somebody who don't like tamarind, or they don't like tamarind at all, you can do it that way. Just scoop some of the sauce out, not now, but after, when you add the water, scoop some of the sauce out from the pot and mix the tamarind with it. But this is the way I made it, and this is the one way I choose to make it. So this is how tamarind look like. We call it dahar. So it comes on in a shell. You just have to break the shell off and just put it in there. Trust me, guys, add 1 or 2 tamarind inside the sauce. All right, it will change the game of your chebu yapa or your jollof rice or benachin. So I went ahead and mix it. Now I'm going to add some water so that I can cook some of my vegetable, which I only have simple vegetable here, which is okra and habanero pepper. So I cook that until it's like soft. I'm going to go ahead and scoop that out. Guys, I'm sorry if my voice is a little too deep because I'm still in bed. Mind you, I did not get up yet. Yes, so I went ahead and add my rice. Here I'm using like 6 cups of rice. And guys, this is the first time I use this rice because I don't know how much water it needs. Sometimes you have to know how much water the rice you're making that you need, because of it's the first time I cook this rice. Because sometimes, like when I go to the store and buy rice, I will want to try different types of rice, and this is the first time I use this rice, and I noticed that it doesn't need a lot of water. So you have to know how much water your rice need. All right, so like I said, it's the first time I use this rice. So I went ahead and add my boiled rice, taste for seasoning, and then add my cooked shrimp. Came back a couple minutes later and check on it. Then I'm going to go ahead and cover the pot and cook it for another 5 minutes, and then voila, we are done. Our beef benachin, our chebu yapa is ready. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you do, go ahead, or if you did, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit your post notification bell so that you stay updated in any new video that I uploaded. Guys, this rice was so delicious. It's a must try. Follow the recipe step by step and you will be on your way. All right, yes, thank you all so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, may peace be unto you all. Shalom.